Picture this. It's the early 1900s in Ontario. The air is crisp, the lakes are frozen solid, and a new obsession is sweeping across the province. This isn't just a game, it's a way of life. It's hockey, and it's about to define what it means to be from Ontario. Forget fancy arenas and multi-million-dollar contracts. Back then, hockey was raw, rugged, and played with pure passion. Players were local heroes, farmers, blacksmiths, and shopkeepers by day, fierce competitors by night. When they laced up their skates, they weren't just playing for a trophy. They were playing for the pride of their hometown. And oh, the rivalries. These weren't just friendly competitions. When towns like Renfrew and Cobalt faced off, it was a battle for bragging rights that could last all year. The whole town would shut down. Fans would cram into unheated arenas or line the banks of frozen rivers, their breath hanging in the frigid air, just to cheer on their boys. These games were the talk of the town for weeks. Getting to a game was an adventure in itself. Imagine traveling for hours in an open-air sleigh or a bone-chillingly cold train car, all for a hockey game. Teams would journey across the frozen Ontario landscape, battling snowstorms and sub-zero temperatures just to make it to the rink. It built a unique kind of camaraderie and toughness that you just don't see today. Now, let's talk about the game itself. It was fast and it was rough. The rulebook was, well, let's just say it was more of a guideline. Brawls weren't just common, they were practically part of the strategy. Players wore minimal padding, maybe some felt shin guards and leather gloves if they were lucky. The sticks were heavy, straight pieces of wood, and the goalies. They stood there with no mask, facing down frozen rubber pucks with nothing but sheer courage. It was a completely different brand of hockey. The rinks were just as varied. Some towns had magnificent new indoor arenas, complete with electric lighting and spectator galleries, which were marvels of their time. But for most, hockey was an outdoor affair. Games were played on natural ice, under the open sky, with snowbanks serving as the boards. The quality of the ice depended entirely on the weather, adding another layer of unpredictability to every single game. Then came the World Wars, and everything changed. Many of Ontario's best hockey players traded their sticks for rifles and their jerseys for military uniforms. They went overseas to fight, and sadly, many never returned. The leagues at home were depleted, but the spirit of the game lived on. Hockey became a symbol of home, a reminder of what they were fighting for. Fundraisers and exhibition games were held to support the war effort, uniting communities in a new and powerful way. After the wars, hockey roared back to life, more important than ever. It became a way for communities to heal, to reconnect, and to celebrate. The players who returned were welcomed as heroes, both on and off the ice. The game had evolved, shaped by the hardships and sacrifices of the era. So the next time you watch a hockey game, take a moment to think about its roots. It's more than just a sport. It's a piece of our history, forged in the cold Ontario winters by tough, passionate people who love the game. It's a story of community, rivalry, and resilience that shaped not just the sport, but the very character of this province. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip back in time, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next story. See you next time.